Hi, this is Peter Knights Clairvoyant here, and I'm doing your daily tarot reading here for the 4th of January 2019. So, 4th of January 2019. So, let's see what we get here for you today. Okay, happiness and joy, wonderful. What a beautiful card to start off with. So all things joyful. So let's see what follows on from that. Right, setting goals for the future. So it's like it's a day now to plan ahead, set your goals, and then this feels like it's going to in turn to lift your energy up, make you feel quite joyful and happy. But do bear in mind, whatever goals you are setting, make sure you're enjoying it and it's what you want to do. In other words, you're passionate about it, because that will lift the happiness and joy energy up around you. But some of you may be feeling a little bit drained, a bit run down. So whether it's you've overdone it from the holiday season a little bit, or you've got no energy, there's a lot of bugs going around at the moment. Even I've had it for about 4 weeks. So we all might be feeling a bit drained, a bit flat, and it's like we're finding it difficult to motivate ourselves setting goals. So with that, we need to try and focus on our diet a little bit now and start looking after ourselves. And I'm also being drawn to perhaps focusing on a bit of exercise. Need to practice what I preach there a little bit, I think. So yeah, so look after your diet, try and get a little bit of exercise in, and that will lift your energy up, which will in turn motivate you. Okay, and then here we've got our wishes and dreams. Wow, these really feel really outgoing, positive cards today. So wishes and dreams, connecting with setting goals. It feels like, you know, your wishes and dreams are all there for you, but you've just got, excuse me, my cold I was talking about, you've just got to push them forward. Now, you may feel a bit confused about what you want and where you're going, or will things work out for you, but try not to dwell on confusion. I feel like as you start setting your goals, sorting your health out, focusing on your wishes and dreams, I feel clear that the confusion will clear way for the happiness and joy. And when you think about it, the sun card is your happiness and joy, and the sun and the planets, and the moon is like the other planet, which is like opposite ends, because we've got the sun in the day, the moon in the night, so they're like opposites, so it's like sometimes they pull on each other. So I do feel, try and stay focused on your wishes and dreams, and the moon will clear way for the sun to come out. Okay, but some of you, the confusion doesn't go away because you're worrying too much. Now, the trouble is with worry, what I'm going to say to you there is, when you've done all your worrying, has it solved anything? Has it made it go away? No, it hasn't. So you've got to try and stop worrying, try and sort of focus on your confidence and push those ideas forwards. It's like you've got to fight for what you want. Then as you do that, I feel like you'll get there. Or you may worry, will your thoughts and ideas work? Yeah, and that's a valid point, because none of us want things to go wrong, or none of us want to lose money or waste our time and energy. But if you don't have a go, you're not going to know. And I'm always a big believer, sometimes if things do go wrong, I always say it's like, you know, we're opening a door and it might not be the right door, but if we don't go through that door, then we don't get to the next door. So it's like a ripple effect. So again, even if things go wrong, don't dwell on it. Look at it as if to say, well, do you know what? That was meant to happen. It's a bit like me. I used to be a caterer, and my catering business went bust. But if it hadn't gone bust, I wouldn't have been doing this. So something goes wrong, but another door opens. Okay, right. Got to make some massive decisions now as we're moving forward. But this is your victory sword. So it is saying, look, you will make the right decisions. So you've just got to get on with it. And maybe some decisions against family. Family's got to be sorted out a little bit. But everything's in your capable hands now to go out there and make things happen. And see here, you've got 2 aces. So that's very career enterprising, but generally, you know, it's like me giving a magic wand in your hand and saying, look, what do you want to change? You know, wave your little wand, get on with it. You can make it all happen. Now, this is what I was hoping to come out, and it has, because with the confusion of the moon, the worry, this is your chariot, the vehicle of your life. And basically what this is saying now, your life is like getting into a car, and your goals and your things you're wanting now, and you've got to drive forward, you've got to push forward. And if you do and fight for what you want, you'll get it and you'll achieve it. But if you don't, nothing's going to happen. So we can all have a fears, we can all have a worries, we can all have a confusion, but if we don't push through it and fight for the goals that we want, then it's like, you know, we don't get there. It's a bit like me now, waking up every day and saying, right, I'm motivating myself to put all these YouTube videos so I can promote myself, but if I don't do it, it's not going to happen. I'm not going to grow. I'm not going to be able to get my name out there to you. So I am practicing what I'm preaching here. You know, so I'm motivating and pushing myself, and you'll notice now as time goes by that I'm doing it more. I might get a bit delayed with it because I've got family, you know, so that's making sense to me, you know, as if to say it's difficult for me to do things when family want me to do this and want me to do that, you know, but I'm trying to make the time and the effort. So, you know, I could link that to me, what it's trying to tell me, but, you know, you've got to take it for what it means to you as well. So it just feels though it's all good. Right, let's see what your angels say. Right, daydream. Now, that doesn't mean you're a daydreamer, but what it does mean is whatever worries or concerns that you may have, just go to bed in a quiet, receptive state and ask the angels to come to you to help guide you and protect you, and they will come through, and sometimes they'll come through in the strangest of ways to be there to help guide you, and hopefully you can connect with that and use that guidance to help you to get where you need to be. So I hope you've enjoyed that. So yesterday seemed to be a little bit like solemn, but today seems to have more get up and go. It's almost like we're cleared through the confusion of yesterday, and I'm a bit more fired up today. Now it's like, just got to push it forward now and make it all happen. So it's like, I feel like it's quite an exciting day now to set plans. And don't get me wrong, some plans might be long term, as if to say, well, I can't do it today or this week or next month, but I've got a long-term goal. I've just got to sort this out first, or sort family problems out, and then it's push it all forward. You know, so it isn't always about, it's got to be done today. But obviously, if you can do it, get on with it. If you can't, then you clear the way to get to that day when you can do it. And that's where you've got to look at it. So hope you've enjoyed that. I wish you all the best, and I'll see you soon for another video. Thank you very much.